Next up, I'd like to introduce our 5-minute speaker this evening, who thankfully was able to help us in a last-minute change. So Jennifer was not originally scheduled as our 5-minute speaker. However, our original speaker was not able to make it, and she recommended that Jennifer be the person that we reach out to. And so she and I had connected months ago, and when I saw her name from the suggestion of our speaker, I'm like, oh, this makes perfect sense. So everyone, let's give a big hand to Jennifer Chapman.
I think I'm on. Can you all hear me? Yes. Yeah, thanks, Ryan, for having me tonight and for the opportunity to share a little bit of my story with you all with regards to patience. I'm going to share with you 3 ways to improve your relationship with patience, because it certainly is a muscle that you have to build. And I'm going to share a little personal relationship I have with patience. And it's funny that I was asked to speak on this topic because I was born with little to no patience. And I was born to a mom that also had little to no patience. So my emotions ran high as a kid and a young adult. And I think I didn't realize until a few years ago that I had very little kind of self-awareness around patience. And I truly believe that kind of stemmed from my own unhealed childhood trauma that I've now been able to process and move through. So I started my career in sales, 10 years in the beer, wine, and spirits industry. And this was one of my accounts. I love that we're here tonight. He sold a lot of beer for me. But it was instant gratification, right? I knew from account to account, week to week, that I was going to try and sell them a product, a new item, and they were going to say yes or no. And that was it, right? And you move to the next account. And then after 10 years in the industry, I went to a corporate organization where the sales cycle was like 6 months, 9 months, 12 months for a decision maker to move through that sales process. And that didn't even mean at the end of 12 months he was going to say yes or she was going to say yes. So talk about practicing patience, right? Very much embracing delayed gratification. Real life challenge for me when it comes to patience was when I suffered my major life-changing stroke 6 years ago. And going through physical, mental, and emotional recovery, talk about patience. It was improving 1% every day is all I could hope for. So it was really through years of embracing and accepting this new version of myself that I could practice and build the muscle of patience. What I know to be true is, first and foremost, it starts with self-awareness. That's it. If I didn't say anything else tonight, it's self-awareness. To become more patient, to become more anything, it starts with self-awareness. To recognize your triggers, situations that test your patience, and your emotional responses to those situations. Self-awareness helps you to pause, breathe, reflect, and be able to respond versus react. Practicing mindfulness, like Kelly talked about, meditation helps to enhance your self-awareness. Techniques such as deep breathing and journaling can help control the emotions of the situation that you're going through. Another skill to build is empathy. Empathy for others, understanding where others are, meeting them where they are versus meeting them where you are. Developing empathy can make you more patient when dealing with others, putting yourself in their shoes and seeing it from their perspective versus maybe putting your own judgment or assumptions on where they're coming from. Active listening is a key to build the component of empathy, showing genuine interest in others, validating their feelings. And empathy also promotes better understanding and more effective communication. Third tip is time management. Effective time management can help reduce impatience caused by waiting, prioritizing your tasks, creating to-do lists, calendars, whatever helps you to stay more organized. And if I could say, it isn't about rushing, right? It's just about using your time more wisely and effectively. Setting realistic goals, being a little bit more structured, leaning into maybe those discomforts that you haven't done before is going to help you really become more clear and build upon your patience versus overcommitting, which only causes you more stress in the end. So again, three ways that I mentioned, a couple of other recommendations, especially a really good practice, y'all, and we can all relate, and you would be lying to me if you said no, is traffic. I feel you. I know, right? I have to remember to pack my patience when I get in my car every single time and really understand What can I control here? Control my controllables. I cannot control anybody in front of me, behind me, beside me, semis, whatever it is. Practice deep breathing while you drive. Count to 10. Count. Inhale 1, exhale 2. Try and get in a zone for yourself. That I hope you'll think about that when you get in your car tonight. Practice delayed gratification, like Kelly talked about, right? Avoiding those instant rewards. Nothing happens overnight, right? The new diet, the new exercise program, when you go to the gym once, nothing is overnight. Embrace each time that you go. But it's a valuable skill that will improve your life in many ways, and it's a muscle. So just build it each a little bit each and every day. Thank you.